hope you all had a good Christmas. I'm here with a book haul, some of which were presents, in fact most, so I'll just get into it. The first book I got was in fact a present, and this one is The Book Lover's Companion, What to Read Next. And I really like this cover actually, it's so colourful and they all are book spines and their letters are slightly wonky, the B and the book anyway. I got this one from a friend from school, and she's read loads of classics and enjoys them all a lot, which is really good, and I kind of wish I was slightly more classics based. This book basically gives you little summaries of loads of different books. Some of the ones it talks about on the back are Birdsong, We Need to Talk About Kevin, The Great Gatsby, The Time Traveller's Wife, The Help, and so on. Yes, thank you very much to that friend. I think it's going to be good. It gives you like things to think about when you read them, like reader's opinion, background information, suggested companion books, discussion points, etc. And yeah, that looks good. Another friend got me this book, which is kind of two of my likes combined. It's The Great British Bake Off, how to turn everyday bakes into showstoppers, and it's like, you know, it's a cookbook. And The Great British Bake Off is a programme we have here in the UK, which is basically contestants who like baking bread, biscuits, blah blah blah. They all come and they compete in this tent thing for 8 to 10 weeks, I'm not really sure, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I also like from time to time to make cakes, so this was just a very thoughtful gift again. I've tried out one recipe already, so thank you to whoever gave me this one. I'm not going to name you in case you don't want to be named, and it's a really good book. I would recommend it. It's quite straightforward. I really like the whole design of it. This is lovely, and then you open it up, and if you take the cover off, it's got this lovely pattern thing going on, and it's just beautiful, and on the back as well, and then throughout, like here, I don't know. Anyway, I will certainly be cooking more from those recipes. Another of my friends also got me a book, which is about books. Books do furnish a room. Again, a book with books on the cover. It says on the back, living with books, working with books, designing for books, making the most of books. It has lots of pictures of people's homes with books in them, like this, and then, ooh, that's nice. Just really cool photos and information about people who make the most of having books in their rooms. And this is from a friend who actually helped me build my bookcase because I needed a new one, and so she quite likes room interiors and things, and so she was like, oh, I'll help. One of my things is in libraries, you know, having those really big bookcases and the slidey ladder, so this was another thoughtful gift. Then my sister tends to buy me books for Christmas, and it's always really good because she either buys me classics or books that I probably wouldn't have come into contact with unless she'd have bought me them. She likes books and writing. This year she bought me John Steinbeck's The Grapes of Wrath, and it's quite a chunky book, but it's quite small. I actually really like the design of it. It's kind of old. She says that it's kind of slow, but it's one of her favourite books and she really enjoyed it, so I'm going to check it out. Hopefully I like it like she does. I don't know when I'm going to be reading this book because I tend to love books that draw you in, but I'm definitely going to look at it because my sister enjoyed it a lot, so I should too. It is about America during kind of the time of the Depression, about a journey to California to find work, and then what's going to happen when they get there. I don't know that much about it, and I probably should, but I've heard of John Steinbeck, obviously. And then another book that my sister got me was by my old Pete, and it's Life and Exploded Diagram. And this book again is quite interesting. It's set in Norfolk 1962, and it's about relationship during the Cold War, and things, and I'm not really sure why. There is this theme of strawberries, but there's a strawberry on the back, and then there's, when you open it, there's a really cool inside cover with a map thing, and it's all textured and stuff, and I really like the feel of this book. It's really nice. It's like old paper, parchment-y thing, and then you open it and it has a botanical drawing of a strawberry plant, so I'll have to see what that means, but this is one that my sister hasn't actually read, but she was like, let me know if it's good. I read half a page or something and it seemed good. I think it'll be interesting. I'm looking forward to it. Then one that lots of people will know, it is Life of Pi, which is gonna be a movie, and my sister's actually reading it at the moment before the movie comes out, and she was like, you should do it too. You probably know what this is about. It's about a boy who gets shipwrecked, but he's also got on his like lifeboat thing a zebra, an orangutan, and a hyena. The tiger, of course, which is on the cover and looks beautiful. I've heard some mixed reviews about this. I've heard some people who really liked it and some people who didn't really think it was that great, so it will be interesting. It will be good to see what I think of it. And then my sister got this last book for me, which is Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier. Last year, in English, we actually read an extract from this book, the very opening, because it had really good description, so I was like, oh, this book, and I actually thought it sounded really interesting when we read it. I just had so many other books to read at the time. So it's about this lady who marries a man who's a widower and goes to live with him, and then there's ghost kind of thing. Memory of his dead wife Rebecca is forever kept alive. The dead wife is kind of, her presence is felt, and yeah. I thought it was funny how my sister got this one for me when I already kind of knew about it on the side. So yes, and in fact it was actually on the TV last night, so we recorded that so I can watch it after I've read the book, of course. And then my sister's boyfriend, he bought The Great Gatsby. Oh, shiny gold lettering. It's a really nice cover actually. I really like it. Even though it's a paperback, it's got like the flappy things, which I like. Obviously that's by F. Scott Fitzgerald, and that too is a movie that will be coming out. I've been meaning to read that for a while, and a friend of mine, it's like one of her favourite books ever. She raves about it all the time and has been saying for some time that I should read it. And recently I've just been seeing loads of really beautiful editions of it, so it kept like, I need to read that book, I need to read it. Yeah, he got that for me, so that was nice. It's set in like the 1920s, and it's about kind of Gatsby, who is this rich man, and kind of his world. Loads of drama that happens. Gatsby and Caraway, who become friends, and then stuff happens. It's good. It's good because I can read that one now. And then my parents got me this book, which is like a graphic novel, and it's hardback. The Arrival by Shaun Tan. I'd never heard of it before, but it has like this really kind of beautiful old style to it. All the pages and the cover. I've actually read it now, but I'm gonna read it again, I'm sure, because the pictures are just beautiful. Sometimes full double page drawings, ooh, shiny, full double page drawings, and they're just lovely. You get other ones which they're like individual little squares. It's just really nice. You go from like this normal-ish looking world to this crazy kooky with loads of weird symbols on it, like, whoa, can't really see how weird this is. It's about immigration and migrants and stuff, and going to a place that you don't know, and even though it's kind of more extreme than real life because they're going to like some fantasy place, but it's actually based on a lot of true life stories of moving to Australia. I think I really liked it. The drawings were beautiful. Some of the stuff, I think there's more meaning to it than I understood when I just read it, but I'm gonna look at it again. Nice little graphic novel with a sweet little story and mini stories in it. Also, my parents got me this book which has a really stunning cover. It just, whoa. So just prepare yourselves. Oh, it doesn't look as stunning on the camera. Okay, but basically, it's Fire in the Soul, 100 Poems for Human Rights. It's just really kind of striking. We're actually doing poetry in school in English at the moment, so I thought this was thoughtful. It sounds like it will make you think as well, which is good.